All writing is writing for someone, some person. When you sit down to write, you have to have a particular person in mind. In fact, an ideal reader, somebody you would love to have read your book, and give you comments, and love your book back. When I wrote my first book, Give Your Speech, Change the World, I had a very specific person in mind, and that was a client. I sat down and imagined that ideal client was sitting opposite me, and I was just telling him or her, it happened to be a him, the whole story, how you would start right from the beginning to create a great speech and how you would deliver it and all the issues that come up along the way. And by keeping focused on that individual reader, a specific person, I was able to keep my voice real and to keep the words flowing and to keep it very particular. And yet at the same time, you have to be aware of all the other people that are going to read that book. And especially today, you're going to have a global audience for that book. And if all your examples come from just the world you know, from the United States, if you're an American writer, or from your age cohort, then you're going to get feedback from people who say, this is not relevant to me. And in fact, with my first book, I did get that feedback. I got someone who said, all your examples are about giving high-powered, great speeches. I don't do that. I'm just an ordinary middle manager, and I talk to about 20 people on my team. So you have to make a real effort to think not just about that ideal reader, as important as that is, but also who are all the different kinds of people that are going to read your book. And you need to do your best to build in cases and examples and material that's relevant to them. And that requires a different kind of thinking. Writing today, I think, really involves both ideas. It involves writing for a specific person, an ideal reader, and also writing for a much broader audience than perhaps we ever had years ago.